Aloha, and time for trivia. Tonight we're going to get into a number of new categories. I've got history through song. I thought that'd be interesting. I've got pop commercials. We had this last night, but we didn't get into it. It's about soda pop. Soft drink commercials. Got some ham radio for you. Got a bunch of rock and roll, and it's going to be fun. So, guys, let's get started. And you know what? I'm going to start with rock and roll tonight. So let's have a good time, and the way we play, guys. If you're out there and you hear the question, you know the answer. Give us your call sign suffix, like KW, to get our attention. We'll call on you for the answer, and you can give your full call sign when you give the answer. Answer a couple questions and lay back, and then let some other people play. So here's an Elton John song. I'm going to give you the lyrics. You give me the title, and 2 points if you do it without any clues. I can see very well. There's a boat on a reef with a broken back, and I can see it very well. There's a joke, and I know it very well.
LJO. BG?
I hear there was a BG, but there was somebody before you, Big Gun. Who is that station?
LJO.
LJO. Come on in. What Elton John song is that, my friend?
Madman Across the Water.
I got to vote for Madman Across the Water. Big Gun, you agree, disagree?
I do agree. Madman Across the Water.
All right. Anybody else want to weigh in on that? That is one of the choices, by the way. All right, for 2 points, let's see if we got it. And that is correct. Nice start. 2 points, Madman Across the Water. 1975. All right, here we go with another lyric. And you know what? I'm not going to give you the name of the group on this one. If you get both, it'll be 3 points without clues. Wait a minute, baby. Stay with me a while. Said you'd give me light, but you never told me about the fire. Wait a minute, baby. Stay with me a while. Said you'd give me the light, but you never told me about the fire. Drowning in a sea of love where everyone would love to drown, and now it's gone. It doesn't matter anymore. When you build your house, call me home.
BG. NZW.
NZW for a 3 points. What do you say?
Stevie Nicks, Sarah.
All right, we got to vote for Sarah, Stevie Nicks, or Fleetwood Mac. I'll take both. Anybody else?
Yeah, BG, same way. I'll go with Sarah.
All right, we got a bunch of people liking Sarah. Sarah is a choice, and for 3 points. Nice done. Nicely done there. 5 for 2. And we're leaving this category, and let's go to ham radio trivia for a couple. And these are always fun because they get us thinking about the hobby we love. Which HF band is considered to be the most reliable to provide year-round intercontinental communications? So again, which HF band is considered to be the most reliable to provide year-round intercontinental communications? 160, 40, 20, or 10? LSB. Let's go to LSB first. Go ahead. 20 meter.
BG agrees.
All right, got to vote for 20. Anybody want to argue a different band? Call signs, please.
RAS.
The R station, go ahead. What do you say?
40 meters.
I got to vote for 40. Again, the question, which HF band is considered to be the most reliable to provide year-round intercontinental communications? Got 2 votes for 20, 1 for 40. Anybody else?
Kilo Echo.
Kilo Echo.
I vote for 20 meter band.
All right, we got the 20 getting the consensus here. Let's see if that gets it. That is correct. Nice job, guys. 6 for 3. Let's stay on ham radio for one more. And the question reads, the first harmonic of 7.1 megahertz is...
BG. CBS.
CBS for a 2-point conversion. The first harmonic of 7.1 megahertz is what?
7.1 megahertz. Very good.
The first harmonic of 7.1 megahertz is what?
7.1 megahertz.
All right, and I think I know where you're going. I'll give you the choices, and you're saying the same thing. 14,200 kilohertz, 7,100 kilohertz, 2,100 kilohertz, or 14,200 kilohertz. You're saying 7,100 kilohertz.
Yeah, BG agrees.
Or 7.1 megahertz. Anybody else?
Hey, well, I agree. 14.2. No.
All right, let's see if you guys got it, and that is correct. That was pretty easy, but hey, what the heck? 7 for 4. Let's do one more from ham radio.
That was a 2-pointer.
And as of January 2000, how many editions of the ARRL handbook have been published? As of January 2000, how many editions of the ARRL handbook have been published? Your choices are 72, 76, 80, or 68.
W5HUB.
HUB, come on in.
I'd say 82, Pete.
I got 72, 76, 80, or 68.
Oh, 80. Sorry.
80, he says. Anybody else? Now let's see if HUB is the man. And actually, 68 is the answer. Bringing us 8 for 5.
Hey, Pete, that last one was a 2-pointer.
Yeah, I already corrected it. I heard you. Already corrected it. In what year was Oscar 1, the first of the Phase 1 satellites, launched? And your choices 1960, 61, 62, or 63.
ICK.
ICK.
I think it's 1960.
All right, Oscar 1, the first of the Phase 1 satellites, 1960. Anybody else?
Kilo Echo.
Kilo Echo.
I'll say AMN to 1960.
All right, another 60. That is, by the way, answer C. Anybody else?
It's U.S. degrees of 1960.
Hey, Jimmy, good to hear you. Let's see if you guys are right. And it was 1961. Pretty close, though.
Should have guessed.
8 for 6. We're changing categories. We're going to soda or pop, as we would say up north. Listen to these questions about pop commercials or soda pop commercials. I would like to teach the world to sing.
5 Kilo.
Was a campaign for what product? How about a brand new player who's never played?
Bravo Lima X-ray.
The Bravo station. What's your call sign?
Kilo November 4, Bravo Lima X-ray.
Well, come on in. What do you think that was a campaign for?
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Anybody agree?
Kilo Echo.
Yeah, the only other choices are Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, or Diet Coke. Coca-Cola is correct.
Can we get your call sign, please?
And that is a 2-pointer because I don't think we gave you any clues. 10 for 7.
Can we get your call sign, please?
What's your call sign?
Mine's Kilo Echo 5, Whiskey, Quebec Delta. May I have yours, please?
Sure, Kilo Echo 5, Golf Yankee. Next question. Which of the following people was not a spokesperson for a Coca-Cola product? Here are your choices. Petula Clark, Connie Francis, Marilyn Monroe, Nancy Sinatra.
SRT.
For India, I'll go with Maryland.
Let's go to SRT, then we'll go to November, India. Go ahead, Dan.
Thanks, Pete. I don't really know, but I can't imagine Marilyn Monroe did that, so that's going to be my choice.
All right, interesting. We got a vote for Marilyn Monroe in November, India. What's your vote?
Maryland.
All right, another vote for Marilyn Monroe. Anybody else?
FMS, thanks.
FMS says the same. Anybody else want to vote for any of the others not being a spokesman for Coca-Cola? Petula Clark, Connie Francis, Marilyn Monroe, or Nancy Sinatra? All right, let's see if Marilyn is right, and that is correct.
I believe it was on the clock tonight.
And that brings us to 11 for 8. All right, let's stay in pop commercials for one more. In the USA, if you go to KFC, A&W, or Taco Bell, what group of soft drinks will you be served? The choices are...
5 Kilo.
Let me finish the question, guys. A&W, Crush, Pepsi, or Coke? And let's go to somebody who hasn't been on.
RIC?
RIC, let's go to you.
Pepsi. They're owned by PepsiCo Incorporated.
All right, there's somebody that seems to know. Pepsi, anybody else?
Echo Zulu.
Echo Zulu, what are you thinking? Pepsi. Anybody disagree with Pepsi?
Yeah, I had Pepsi before you finished the question.
Go ahead. Try to let me finish the questions, guys. That way it makes it easy for the guys that aren't hearing me well. QSL?
QSL.
Thank you, Michael. It does help the guys that are out further. All right, Pepsi is correct. Good job, guys. 12 for 9. Let's do one more. This is kind of a fun category. Do you remember Fido Dido or Fido Dido? I've never heard of either one. Who did Fido represent? What soft drink? Fido Dido. It'd have to be Fido Dido to rhyme. Canada Dry, Mountain Dew, Sprite, or 7-Up? Yankee Hawk, man. I hear you tonight, Joe. What's going on? Fido Dido. Maybe that's that wacky. No, they have a hillbilly guy, a Mountain Dew. Anybody else? We got to vote for Mountain Dew.
Wasn't in this part of the world.
Let's see if Mountain Dew is it. And guys, it was 7-Up. It was a spiky-haired cartoon character that was the king of cool. I guess I missed that campaign.
I guess I did.
Yeah.
Like I said, not in this part of the world.
Yeah, exactly, guys. All right. Hey, listen, well, it's kind of interesting. Let's go take one more from Soda Commercials. What soft drink boasted the just 1 calorie in their ad campaign? How about another new player for tonight? And
W5IT.
yeah, come on in there, Don. What do you think? Who had just 1 calorie?
I think that might have been the old Tab. Remember that?
I do. And you know what? I would agree with that. Let me give you the choices because they're all Pepsi products. Pepsi Light, Pepsi One, Pepsi Free, Pepsi Less.
It must be Pepsi One. W5IT.
All right, there's Don saying Pepsi One for just 1 calorie. Anybody else want to weigh in? Anybody, anywhere?
X-Ray Golf.
X-Ray Golf, come on in.
May be wrong on this, but I'm going to think Pepsi Free.
Pepsi Free? Anybody? I don't remember that. Anybody remember Pepsi Free?
I thought it was Tab.
No, Pepsi One, AY.
Pepsi One. Jim's the tiebreaker. That is correct. That was 1998.
Yep.
Remember that, Jim?
Oh, yeah.
All right, 13 for 11. Michael, am I nearly correct tonight?
You're so good.
And Jim, I got the 922 going today in the garage, by the way.
Where'd you find tubes?
They came with the amplifier. How about that? I was telling AY, I don't know if you heard that. The 922's going?
Yeah.
It sounds great.
Oh, no, I was on it earlier. It's this is the SB220 right now.
Well, it sounds great, too.
Comment?
Hey, go ahead, Dan.
Well, I want to talk about the 922 later, but I thought that ran 3500s.
It does, yeah. I got a couple of them.
And later, I want to talk about that. Back to you, Pete.
All right, yeah. Well, maybe I should get on it for the lightning round just to shut this down and go out there. But let me give you one more from the pop commercials category. Max Headroom, I do remember this, was a spokesman for Coca-Cola during the Catch the Wave campaign. This was for New Coke. With what musical group did Max sing Paranomia?
Yankee Alpha.
Yankee Alpha. This is impressive if you get it, and a 3-pointer.
I'm going to go with Devo.
Devo. Yeah, you're in the right genre. Let me give you the choices. The Art of Noise, Max and the Maxettes, Catch-22, or Right Said Fred.
LJO. Probably Maxray.
Well, let's go to Lima Oscar, then be Bravo, whatever it was. Lima Oscar. LJO, rather.
Yeah, WB5 LJO. That's going to be the Art of Noise.
Art of Noise and the Bravo station. You take a swing at it.
Yep, I agree.
Art of Noise. Okay, let's see if you guys are on it. That is correct. That is a little obscure, guys.
Good job, guys.
What was the answer?
Art of Noise. A somewhat obscure 80s, early 90s group. All right. Hey, one more. This is fun. Let's get a new player for this one. I'm one, he's one, she's one, we're one. What is everybody?
Hey, why?
Hey, why?
What's that, a pepper upper or something?
Yeah, I'm a pepper, you're a pepper. Anybody agree with that?
That's cute.
Yeah. PG.
And that is correct for 2 points there, James.
Thank you, sir.
Very good.
I thought he hadn't played. Okay.
You guys are rocking tonight. 16 for 13. You know what? I got a couple minutes left here, so let's go back to some rock and roll, guys. And here's some lyrics. These are 2-point opportunities if you give me the name of the artist and the song. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget.
There you go.
Lima Oscar, first time tonight, Florida.
Hey, that's, I know my brain's gone blank. I played this song in my band.
There you go.
Hotel California, and I've just drawn a blank.
All right, Hotel California. Anybody else?
ZYX.
EYX, what do you think there, Madisonville?
That's Hotel California by the Eagles.
Eagles. Anybody else?
Dial 4.
There you go, and that is correct.
You have to agree with the Eagles.
Ding, 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 ding. 2-pointer, Jimmy. What do you think of that?
All right.
All right. Jimmy, you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing a little bit better than I was last night, Pete.
I thought we were going to have to send KW over to do mouth-to-mouth on you.
Where is KW tonight?
He was on his way to do mouth-to-mouth on Jimmy.
God.
I think I'd rather die. What about you, Jimmy?
I'd rather speak from my ex-girlfriend.
Hey, George, should we go to the next?
That's a great idea.
All right. George is my conscience. All right, here's one more from Rock Lyrics. The year has passed since I wrote my notes.
CBS.
CBS for 2 points.
That's the police message in a bottle, I believe.
What a stud. Anybody agree with that?
SRT agrees.
Ding, 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 ding. Nice job there, Choo Choo.
Thank you.
20 for 15. Is that right, Michael?
Yeah, it's close enough.
All right. Here's one more. Got to be good looking because he's so hard to see.
Tango X-ray whiskey.
Hey, let's go to George next. So go ahead there, George.
All right, that's the Beatles come together,
Yep, BG.
I think.
Together. Anybody agree with that?
Baby, 4LO. Come together, Beatles.
What a good night on the band. Correct. 22 for 16. You guys are racking them up tonight. One more lyric. Let's see if we win an extra game here. But he can't be the man because he doesn't smoke the same cigarettes as me.
Lima Oscar.
How about a new player? Who hasn't been on tonight?
Zero Papa.
Zero Papa. Come on down.
Rolling Stones.
Stones.
You always get what you want.
Tango X-ray whiskey for the name.
Stones. And George, you have a correction on the title?
I didn't hear the title, but it was Satisfaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think, Papa? Are you agreeing with Satisfaction?
Yeah, I was wrong. You're right. Yep.
All right, for 2 points, that is correct. 24 for 17.
Well, they're rocking tonight, Pete.
They are. Hey, you're surging very well to break the spell of aging.
CBS.
The CBS coming in at the with the whistle. What do you say?
That's Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Californication, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Anybody like that?
AIE agrees.
AIE, good evening. Good evening, and that is correct. Another 2-pointer, 26 for 18. Wow. And hey, guys, it's halftime. And Dan, maybe we'll drag you a little bit about this 922 when trivia is over. And if Kokomo's here, he's really the guy that knows a lot about the 922s, along with Jim, AY.
Thank you, Pete. I'll be standing by. W5SRT.
All right, bud. Thank you. And AA5KG. Let's go, Al. It's a good night. The band will probably fall apart right now, but give it a try. Good evening.
Yeah, okay, Pete. Good evening, guys. KE5GGY. This is AA5KG. Who's hearing me?
15 over in Southeast Texas, Al, N5 X-ray Udo.
Good signal, Al. W5SRT.
W1BG.
Sounding good inside by 9 in the office.
All right. It sounds like
Sounding good. KO5K.
Hopefully the band does not fall apart. Hopefully Pete's prediction does not come true. Anyway, for starters, I got some ham radio trivia. And these are a little bit more obscure, so we'll see how that goes. And then I got some science, and then I got another category, a new one. It's called useless trivia. Okay, first one, ham radio trivia. Which of the Munsters sometimes operated a ham radio? Anybody without the clues?
Bravo Lima X-ray.
Man, there was a bunch out there. Bravo Lima.
I believe that was Grandpa.
Hey,
He's saying Grandpa. That's an option. Was it Willie, Herman, Grandpa, or Eddie? MZW.
Herman, I've got the picture on my shack wall.
Yep, Herman, AY.
Okay, he says Herman, and I got a backup vote for Herman. Anybody else?
CBS.
CBS.
I agree with Herman.
All right, everybody's voting on Herman. Anybody think it's not Herman? That's correct, guys. It was a good old Herman, 1 for 1. In the movie Frequency, which manufacturer's radio was used? Holy cow, is that obscure? In the movie Frequency, which manufacturer's radio was used? Anybody without a clue?
RIC.
RIC.
Yeah, that would be a Heathkit.
Okay, he says Heathkit. BG agrees. Anybody else?
That was it, AY.
All right, everybody says Heathkit. I guess I'm the only one that didn't see that movie. Doesn't remember it. That's correct, guys. 3 for 2.
You can watch it on YouTube.
I guess I'll have to go watch it. Okay, in the movie Independence Day, military officers used which mode of ham radio?
RIC.
In the movie Independence Day, which military officers used which mode? Was it sideband, AM, CW, or RIDI?
Lima Oscar.
Lima Oscar.
I'm going to shoot against you at CW. I'm trying to remember that movie. I saw it so long ago. AB4LO.
Okay, he's saying CW. Anybody else?
Zero Papa.
CW.
Zero Papa.
That was CW at the end of the movie.
Okay, another vote for CW, and I heard somebody else out there say CW. Anybody disagree with CW? That's correct, guys. 4 for 3.
You had somebody to come out before you call the answers, but you didn't hear him, I guess.
No, I didn't hear him, Michael. Sorry about that. Okay. What was the call sign? Let me start that question over again. What call sign does Ellie Arroway use in the movie Contact? Was it W9GFO, W9WNV, W9GFZ, or W9AW?
LJO.
LJO?
WV5LJO. That's the GFO, the first one.
Okay, he says GFO. Anybody else?
CBS was a guess.
Okay, CBS?
I believe it's number 3, Charlie.
Okay, GFZ, and I heard somebody else say GFO, so anybody else?
Yeah, number C, or letter C, KD5AY.
Okay, we've got a tie between W9GFO and W9GFZ as in Zulu. Who wants to break the tie?
AIE.
AIE, go.
WZ.
Okay, AIE says GFZ, and the correct answer is GFO.
How about that?
Yeah, that's the way it goes. No biggie.
Need a bigger antenna.
4 for 4. Who needs a bigger antenna?
Yeah. That was her comment.
Oh, okay. All right, next question. Who played the ham in the Twilight Zone episode called The Monsters Are Due on Maple Street? Oh, man, I don't remember that.
X-ray Golf.
X-ray Golf remembers it. Go ahead.
Claude Atkins.
Claude Atkins, and that's one of the options. The other options are Leslie Nielsen, Claude Atkins, Ronald Reagan, or Hedy Lamarr.
Zero Papa.
Zero Papa.
Claude Akins, I remember the episode. Yeah.
Wow, you guys are amazing. That's correct. 6 for 5.
His name and that was Steve.
Well, you're right on the money tonight, Al.
Yeah, I guess they are. Good to hear you, Jimmy. All right, next question. Doris Day used ham radio to contact Pop, played by what real-life ham in the movie The Glass Bottom Boat? GG, go.
GG, that would be Arthur Godfrey.
Okay, he says Arthur Godfrey. That's one of the options. Other options are Andy Devine, Joe Walsh, or Barry Goldwater. Anybody else want to stab at it?
5 kilo.
With the one he said, but all 4 of those were hams.
5 kilo.
5 kilo, go.
Yeah, Doris Day's father in the Glass Bottom Boat was Arthur Godfrey.
You betcha.
There you go.
Okay, everybody's jumping on Arthur Godfrey. That's totally correct, man. Oh, wow. That's amazing. 8 for 6, guys.
Yeah, it was W4LIB, I think.
You're close. K4LIB.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Which late night TV show host sponsored a contest between 2 hams? K7JA and K6CTW using Morse code and 2 text messaging chats.
X-Ray Golf.
X-Ray Golf.
Jay Leno.
Jay Leno, that's an option, guys. Your other options are Letterman, Carson, or Craig Ferguson.
YCK.
YCK.
Yeah, I think it was Johnny Carson.
Okay, YCK saying Johnny. Anybody else?
5 kilo.
LJO, then 5 kilo. LJO?
I thought it was Letterman.
Okay, a vote for Letterman. 5 kilo.
Yeah, I think it was Leno, Jay Leno.
Yeah, BG agrees with Leno. Zero Papa, saw the video, Leno.
Okay, so we got a runaway vote for Jay Leno. And that's correct. Very good, guys. 10 for 7. Okay, which comic strip character's girlfriend on a ham radio license would increase his sex appeal? Anybody without the clues?
Ask the question again.
Comic strip girlfriend. Oh man, which comic strip character's girlfriend thought a ham radio license would increase his sex appeal?
MZW.
MZW.
Charlie Brown.
Okay, Charlie Brown. Let me give you guys the option. Garfield's owner, John Dilbert, Mark Trail, or BD from Doomsbury. Anybody want to stab at it?
Hey, wow, yes.
Go ahead, Jim.
Doonesbury.
Okay, guess for Doonesbury. Anybody else?
Shirley Delta. I just have to agree with that.
X-Ray Golf agrees with Doonesbury. Anybody else?
Shirley Delta.
Charlie Delta.
I'm going to guess Gilbert. That sounds like that'd be one of his deals.
Okay, Mike is saying Dilbert. Anybody else?
Lima Oscar.
Lima Oscar.
Elm was telling me something appearing Dilbert, so I'm going to go with Dilbert. AB4LO.
Yeah, BG will go with Dilbert.
5 kilo.
Okay, we got Dilbert coming up, 5 kilo.
Yeah, because it was his girlfriend that wanted him to do it, I'm going to say it was John in the cat, whatever his name is, something.
Yeah, Garfield.
Yeah, Garfield.
Okay, here's what we got, guys. We got a vote for Garfield. We got 3 votes for Dilbert and 1 vote or 2 votes for Doonesbury. Anybody else want to vote? Otherwise, we're going to go with Dilbert.
AIE.
AIE.
I want to go with the cat, Garfield.
Okay, 2 votes for Garfield, 2 votes for Doonesbury, 3 votes for Dilbert. Anybody else? Was it ACH? I guess I got that wrong. AC something? Oh, well, we've got 3 votes for Dilbert, 2 votes for Garfield, and 1 vote for Doonesbury. Anybody else?
Yeah, Garfield, OYO.
Okay, OYO is saying Garfield, and I heard another station in there.
Victor Alpha 6, Whiskey Tango.
Victor Alpha 6, Whiskey Tango. Go ahead, sir.
I got a...
Well, Popeye is not one of the options. The options are Garfield, Dilbert, Mark Trail, or Doonesbury. Okay, don't go away. Stick around, man. You got a good signal for somewhere in Canada. Where in Canada are you? Wow, that's very good signal for Alberta there. Very good. Anyway, guys, we got a tie vote between Garfield and Dilbert. I need a tiebreaker. RIC.
I'm going to go with Garfield. The reason I am going to go with Garfield is because Jim Davis's personal pilot really is a ham operator, and I've talked to him before, so I'm going to pick Garfield.
Okay, Garfield. All right. Well, let's see here. The correct answer is Dilbert. Oh boy, yeah. Wow. I didn't know that one either. All right, next question. This is Alpha 5 Kilo Golf. Keep it legal here. Next question. In The Simpsons, which of the following characters does not have a ham radio license? Does not have a ham radio license. Is that Principal Skinner, Homer, Selma, or Moe? In The Simpsons, who does not have a license? Skinner, Homer, Selma, or Moe?
Homer, being one REs.
Okay, I heard 1 vote for Homer. Anybody else?
CBS will go with...
Okay, I think I heard Alpha Sierra Golf. Another vote for Homer. Anyone else? Okay, guys, well, the actual answer is Moe.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't know Homer had a license.
That's scary.
Yeah, it is. 10 for 9, guys. Okay. Next question in ham radio trivia, as seen on TV anyway. Which show featured a ham radio phone patch between a soldier and his girlfriend back home?
Tango X-ray whip.
Tango X-ray whiskey. Go ahead, George.
Howdy, Al. Well, it's got to be MASH.
Okay, he says it's got to be MASH. That's an option. The options are MASH, McHale's Navy, Combat, or Gomer Pyle.
Oscar X-ray.
REs agree.
Oscar X-ray.
MASH, because I remember Klinger got married over ham radio on that show once.
All right, and I copied RAS agreed. Anybody else?
Yeah, hey, MASH.
MASH. Okay, everybody's going MASH, and that's correct. 11 for 10, guys. Let's go to a different category, shall we? How about some useless trivia questions? I don't know where my wife found these. Okay. First question in useless trivia. I guess these will make you think a little bit. First question, how do crickets hear? How do crickets hear?
AY.
Oscar X-ray.
Wow, AY.
They have a panel down on their torso that hears.
Okay, here's the options. Through their wings, through their belly, through their knees, or through their tongue?
Their bellies, KE5AY.
Hello, Idaho. Hello.
Hello
okay,
there,
Daryl. Is through their belly, and I hear you, gunslinger. Go ahead.
I'll be darned, somebody actually improving Idaho.
Well, I'm in Colorado. Anyway, you got an answer for the question, or did you just want to get in?
didn't know you was doing anything. I thought everybody just out here again. I just walked in here and turned the radio on, hit the center, and heard somebody.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're playing trivia. Anyway, here's the question again. How do crickets hear? Through their wings, through their belly, through their knees, or through their tongue? I heard a station out there. Go ahead. Okay, through their tongue. Anybody else?
Oscar X-ray. I agree.
I got one for wings, and I thought I heard Victor Alpha out there again. Go. Okay, knees. Okay, guys, we got to vote for every one of them. Anybody else?
There was one in that group that said bellies.
R.E.S. said belly.
Okay, another vote for belly. Anybody
5 kilo. 5 kilo.
Go ahead, Michael.
Yeah, I say belly.
Okay, the bellies have it. That's safe to say, yeah. The bellies have it. Correct answer is through their knees.
I knew it. I should have said something.
Can you believe that? Through their knees?
Wow. Oh, the heck you say.
All right, we're at 11 for 11 if I'm keeping this straight.
Wow.
Next question, guys. Yeah, I can see why they call this useless trivia.
Yep.
Which American city invented plastic vomit?
Oh, God.
Plastic vomit. Was that Chicago, Detroit, Columbus, or Baltimore? Oh, guys, it's Chicago, but I'm skipping that.
Detroit.
Actually, it was Chicago. Next question, guys. In Ben-Hur, which modern thing can be seen during the chariot scene?
AIE.
AIE?
A wristwatch. Wristwatch.
Okay, he says a wristwatch. Let me give you guys the options. A waitress, a car, a post box, or a street lamp? In Ben-Hur, what can you see during the chariot scene? A waitress, a car, a post box, or a street lamp? Wow, these are stumpers, aren't they?
Charlie Tango Echo.
Charlie Tango Echo.
Street lamp. K4CTE.
CTE says a street lamp. Anybody else?
MQS says a street lamp.
MQS says a street lamp. Anyone else?
MZW car.
MZW says a car. Anybody else? Hotel says street lamp. Anyone else? Well, we're going to go with street lamp, and it's a car. Congratulations there, MZW.
They were pulling the chariots on one of the stunts.
Oh, is that how the car got in it? Okay, I didn't remember that.
It was an Alfa Romeo.
Yep.
Wow, 11 for 12, guys. All right. Next question. Oh, hey, here's one that'll make you scratch your head. What was Karl Marx's favorite color? Karl Marx, he's famous for what? What's his favorite color? Brown, blue, red, or purple?
Y2K.
Zero Papa.
Gonna climb way out on a limb here and go with red.
Yankee Hawk.
Yeah, red it is. Yankee Hawk.
Red.
He says red as well. Anybody else?
NJA, red.
Another red vote. And guys, that's correct.
Wow.
Yeah, go figure that one, huh? 12 for 13, guys. Still doing pretty good considering how bizarre these questions are. I don't know how she found these. Anyway, next question. Yeah, we got time for one more. What's the best way to stop crying while peeling onions? What's the best way to stop crying while peeling onions?
5 kilo.
I'll give you the options. Sniff almonds, suck lemons, eat cheese, or chew gum. Hotel Charlie Golf, was it?
He said chew gum.
I got a chew gum. Was that hotel station? Okay, anybody else?
What were the choices again?
Choices, Michael, are sniff almonds, suck lemons, eat cheese, or chew gum. BG. Another vote for chewing gum. Anybody else?
RAS.
RAS.
Almonds.
Got a vote for almonds. Anyone else? I got 2 votes for gum and 1 vote for almonds. Anybody else?
5 kilo.
Go ahead, Michael.
Yeah, I'm going to say almonds, but the real way to keep from crying is let somebody else do it.
Oh, yeah. Anybody else?
X-Ray Zulu Delta.
X-Ray Zulu Delta.
I'm going to take a guess at chewing gum, but I hadn't heard of any of those.
Okay, chewing gum. So here's where we're at, guys. We got 2 votes for almonds and 3 votes for chewing gum. Anybody else?
CBS.
CBS.
I'm just going to go out on a limb and say eating cheese. KM4 CBS.
He says eating cheese. I guess that's better than cutting cheese. Okay, enough of that. All right, well, chewing gum has the preponderance of the votes, and chewing gum is correct.
Yeah, also peel them underwater in a big bowl or pan.
Yeah, that's what I always did, Jim. All right, so we're ending tonight at 13 for 14. Pretty good job considering these questions were pretty bizarre. Anyway, we'll do it again tomorrow. Somebody pick it up. This is AA5KG.
Thank you.
Good job. Thank you, Al. Appreciate it. Good job. Thank you, too, Pete. AB4LA.
Thank you, Al. Thank you, Pete. Kilo Oscar, 5 kilo.
Thank you, Al.
Yeah, thank you, Al. Thank you, Pete.
Thank you, Pete.
Thank you, Al. Thank you, Pete. M5 X-Ray Zulu Delta.
81 RA.
Anyway, where's SRT?
W5SRT, I'm here.
The band is shot, huh? It went bad.
Yeah, I can copy you, but it's not particularly great. I'm just so happy for you getting that 922 amp. I watched the Mr. Carlson's lab video on that thing. It's about a half hour long on YouTube. You ought to